don't even want to show y'all how cold I'm really am. That's why I have my coat on. I'm freezing. Okay, hey y'all. So we're gonna jump right into class today. We're gonna jump right into class. I need y'all to grab a pen. I need y'all to grab a piece of paper. Packing it up. Let me put this up in the bag. Yeah, you can pull it out. Hey y'all. So we're about to have a content class. We're about to have a business class. Get a piece of paper. Get a pen. Hey Jalen.
Yo, yo, what's up?
So for the people who don't know me, my name is Bossy Whit. Let me give y'all my intro. My name is Whit. I own 3 storefronts on the same block, and they call me
The
the
great
Grant Queen.
queen.
Yeah, so I just help businesses get business grants. I know content. I know everything about business. I've been in this game for about 6-7 years. And this is my good friend Jalen, aka Lick My Fashion. He is literally the content king. I want to show you guys some of his transitions so you guys know that literally he just does not play. We had a live for the last 2 days and it was so good. Everybody like, please get back on live. So I want him to introduce himself. Jalen, can
Right.
you introduce yourself to the people?
Of course, what's poppin' to our squad? Okay, what's going on, guys? So you guys already know what time it is. My name is Jalen, aka Like My Fashion. I am a fashion content creator and a marketing mentor. Of course, I've been doing this for about 3 years. Yep, it's been 3 years. I quit my job in 2020 and I said I need to change my life. Literally changed my life and started to get into content creating, just got really consistent with it. And in 6 months, I was able to secure $100,000 worth of brand deals. And then I took that back and just started to teach others how to do the same. And then I got into social media marketing, and that's also been really, really well. So growing your following, just building up your hype, digital products, all that type of fun stuff. That's what I do. And yeah, and now we here, we here. And yeah, it's only been 3 years. So for those of you guys who are like, I have a 9 to 5 right now, and you're like, I want to quit. Listen, keep going, and that breakthrough is gonna come because I was in retail for over 11 years. So I know how that feels. I've been in retail. I was there for 11 years, and then I just came out of it 3 years ago. So, yeah.
Oh my God. And pretty much the same story with me. I had worked the job for I don't know how long
I'm put on my hat
before
because
we love the hat, Jalen.
yeah, let me put on my hat.
Just before I became a business owner, and I just like to call myself a serial entrepreneur. So on this live, we're gonna hop into so many business gems, business tips. I want you guys to be real interactive, ask us a question. I tell people all the time, my one-on-ones are $400 an hour, and y'all are getting me for free. So just drop your questions. We want to help you. We want to get back to the community. Our previous lives were
Right.
completely bomb, and I know it's some people out there who need help, who just need somebody to be like, please hold my hand, help me. So we're here for that. Before we get into the business gems, Jalen, are you having a Cyber Monday sale?
Yeah. Yes. So my Cyber Monday sale. All right. So listen, because I always do what I got to do. So listen, like Whit said, my coaching calls are about $300. Okay. They're actually $400 to be exact. So today only, okay, within the next 6 hours is gonna go. I have a coaching call sale because I've been talking to people for $27
Your coaching costs $27.
for today. Oh, today only.
Okay,
Today
he's a
only.
good one because I'll tell y'all right now, I'm not having that sale. I'm not having that sale. Jalen, you be having the best sales ever.
No, literally, I don't even do sales like that until Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I don't even do sales like that at all. But I say, you know what? Y'all got to catch it when you catch it. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I want to have a coaching call to learn how to just build your brand, content strategy, all that stuff, y'all better go to the link in my bio and grab it because that is the sale for today. And once 12 a.m. hits, it's gone. It's back to $3.99. So y'all better figure it out.
And for me, before I tell my sale, I want y'all to see Jalen content just so y'all can see for my followers who are not really, who don't know Jalen. I just want to show y'all what type of bomb content he put out so you can see the transitions. And when we think about content, first of all, you have to think about your business and your buyers. And you want to think about your buyers shop with their eyes first. How many times have you been on TikTok and something looked aesthetically pleasing and you went on TikTok shop and you bought it? So put yourself in their shoes. So
Right.
he's the king at making something look grand to get a viewer to a customer. So this is like some of the content he put out. Like,
I
please,
know that's your favorite one. I know that's your favorite
this is
one.
my favorite one.
I know it's your favorite one.
Cause how?
And my friend's in here too. It's so funny that you showed that one because he's actually in here too. So yeah, it's
All
bomb.
right.
Yeah, he's in here too.
No, his content completely eats, and it's so crazy because today the content that I'm dropping on my page is going to be a real. If you on my page, you know I love voiceovers
Right.
and I love educating. It's going to be why content is important.
Right.
Content is the main reason my business has flourished. It has been the number one marketing strategy for me, and I have made over $500,000. And it's been all because of content and using social media and not letting it use me.
Right. 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 Yeah.
That was a gem.
It actually was a gem, and that's the thing. Like, it's all about capitalization, right? Very, very super important. If you have an audience of some sort, lock in. And let me tell you guys something also. You do not have to have a lot of followers, okay, to build a community. You do not have to have a lot of followers to make revenue either. So I want that to get out of everybody's brain, because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I have to have so much followers to make a bag. No, you don't. I'd rather you guys have 600 followers and make money than to have 1,000,000 followers and there's no substance. Because the problem is, there are people who have 2 million followers, 3 million followers, 4 million followers, and they don't make a dime off their content because they're too concerned about going viral versus capitalizing on that coin, right? So understand and realize that followers don't really mean that much. It's good to have them, but what's the point if you can't monetize with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So always think about that.
No, 1,000,000%. I also want to tell you guys my sale. So my sale was 2 classes for $149. That was a sale. I have all type of marketing for it. For whatever reason, I made the rest of my website 60% off, and they put the 60% on the 2 classes as well too. So literally, all in all, you get 2 full classes. You get a grant writing
Yeah,
class that's going to help you with
and
your grant
you's
writing.
crazy, and you's actually crazy, because
I
you talk
kept
about I'm
it.
crazy.
I could have
Yeah, you
changed
kept
it.
it crazy, crazy.
Literally.
Hmm.
So you get 2 full classes. One is a grant class, teaches you how to legalize, how to write the grants, your grant answers, mission statement, financial strategy, all this stuff. That's the grant class. You get a full class. That class is 2 hours. And then you're going to get a business master class. You're going to go over marketing, content, website. You get 2 full classes for $60, which is crazy. Okay. The sale is going to be over soon. It's the link in my bio, and it automatically applies at checkout. And the original value is $1,000. So that's my sale, and y'all
But
should
I'm
run.
crazy. But I'm
We're
crazy because
crazy.
you
It's the
no,
way
we're
we
crazy. No,
act.
it's the way we right. So wait, I'm
So
gonna get right into it because
Jalen,
I have a question. Yeah, go ahead.
oh,
Oh
go
no,
ahead.
no, go ahead. No, go ahead, because you was gonna say something. Go
Now,
ahead.
I was going to tell you that I know how we usually do these lives, but prior to this live, I asked people on my Insta story to ask questions. So we have a question box full of questions,
Oh,
but you can go ahead with your
nice.
question.
Oh no. Let's go with your questions because I didn't even know you did that. So let's get into it.
Okay. As a braider, where should I start doing content? Do you have a content class? That's for you, Jalen.
Oh, that was for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I do. It's so crazy that you guys asked that. So yes. So I actually am coming out with a content class because everybody wants one. Everybody does. But I would suggest right now, number one, book a coaching call for sure. That's why it's good to book the coaching call, because the coaching call, we can go over a strategy for you, right? So if you're like, I don't know how to braid or I don't know how to do content with that, it's crazy because I know how to like make people's content go viral when it comes to hair and wigs and stuff. Like I know how it goes. Like I'm not into that, but I know how that can work. So if you're somebody who's like, oh my gosh, like I need to really pump my content when it comes to just whatever you're doing, you can do that. And don't ever think that it doesn't even matter what you do, you can still relate content to everything. So like, 3 things I wish I did in my business. What if I told you that my braids were this? Like there's a bunch of things that you could do that really subtract that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I would say for that, to be honest.
Perfect. And she asks, how should she start? I tell you, just start. We always say, like,
Yes.
we be scared to start. We're not ready to start. Our hair not right. This not right. You have to start to be great. You don't have to be great to start. And I feel like
Yes.
once you go into content, please take other people's opinion out of your content. And you need to have on like a strong suit, because these people on these social medias, baby, they be talking so crazy. They be trying to say
Crazy.
crazy things in your comment section. So just know they're not paying your bills. They're not your target audience, and just go
Facts.
on to the next person. I
Yeah.
think that's pretty important when it comes to content. Let's get to another
And
question.
even
Do
that
you
to piggyback. So even to piggyback off that, what you said, also guys too, like don't ever be afraid to, so it's always good to get inspired by different content, just don't copy it, right? So again, I think TikTok, you can get so many ideas off of TikTok if you type in, braider or trucker or business grants or whatever, right? If you type in business grants, Whit will probably be the first person that pops up, right? But you can get inspo from a lot of the stuff that you see, and you're able to really tap into the content that you have. And also too, I was like, is anyone talking? That's why it was so far up. I was like, why is nobody talking? But then I realized, okay, it's not frozen. Okay,
You
cool.
gotta
Yeah, it's
scroll
good. It's
down.
good. Yeah, I have to scroll down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, people are talking. Okay,
Another question. What would be a good content for a 24-hour child care business?
cool. Ooh.
I would
A
literally
content.
go through my day and I would put the times on my post and I would be like, 6 a.m., changing all the babies. But I would do it like time lapse
Yes.
just to show how much you do and how much you care and just
Yes.
show your day within 3 minutes in a time lapse.
Yes. And then also too, just do a like come with me to work day. I think that would be so bomb because we don't really see that, right? We don't really see that at the daycare. Listen, come with me to work day. Come with me on a how I change diapers and whatever what that looks like, right? So I think that's really really important. Somebody said, "Wait, yo, no, for real, White, she don't play. Them teeth don't play."
Oh my
But
God.
yeah,
Thank you. Okay, let's ask another question. Oh, as well, I didn't say the next 5 people. I'm only doing 5 people today because on my other live I gave $2,300 worth of free stuff away.
you did.
On this day, today, only 5 people. Five. The next 5 people who book the class, you're gonna get a grant writing to win book. This book teaches you how to write your grant answers. It teaches you the execution plan. A lot of people want some grant money. I can get you some grant money. That's easy. But once I get you $10,000, $20,000 in your hand, people don't understand financial literacy. They don't understand business. They don't understand how to grow, start, maintain business. It's a lot to it. This teaches you how to structure your
Okay,
just
I want that.
it's $125 value, just letting you know. So you
Yeah,
pay $60,
I'm
you get 2 full classes in a hard copy ebook. That's lit.
I'm ordering it.
Um,
I'm ordering that. Period.
uh, what about something different for plus size boutiques? Someone said.
So
So,
so I love. Oh well, I know we both going into it, but yeah. So I love when people like have fashion stuff because like obviously I'm in it. I'm in that. But for boutiques, literally, like I think it's really important to showcase the different range of stuff that you have. You could do like get ready with me's, just in the clothing. I think the biggest thing I want you guys to understand is when you have a product, whether it's fast, whatever that looks like, you have to be able to showcase that so much. Give us get ready with me as I package my items, showcase the new collection, right? Showcase your new collection, right? Like actually just stand there. Look, I'm even giving y'all an example because you know me. One thing about me, I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? So as you can see, we have a little thing right here, concept. So you got a plus size, boom. You showcase that, show it, put it on, and then put some words on the screen and actually, talk about the item, like things like that. That's what you want to do. Those are the things you want to do. So yeah.
also, I would say when it comes to plus size, I would say that Allison Buckford, you get a free book. I'm just gonna go as we on the live. I'm gonna sell y'all that spot. So Allison Buckford, you got a free spot. But I would say use other businesses as inspiration. It's a business called My Outfit Online. And they have models. They have 3 models or 4 models. It'd be extra small, it'd be medium, and then it'd be large, and then it'd be extra large. But the sizes are literally standing there, and
Right.
they're all pretty, and they're all different sizes, and it just shows how it would look on those sizes. That's one thing I dislike about Fashion Nova. Baby, everybody not don't look like how the models look, baby. That is like perfection. We want realistic. So if you want to go on that Instagram and just use that, I think that's an excellent way to promote, to just show all of the different sizes modeling in the outfit next to each other and show this outfit can be on gorgeous on all sizes.
Right. And somebody said, what kind of content can boost balloon like event decorators? Y'all do time lapse videos, and time lapse videos are pretty much when you like have you ever seen those reels where like people are like making something but they're doing it super fast, like it's super quick, like one of those videos. Child, y'all need to just do time lapse videos of you showcasing you doing decor or event planning or whatever that looks like because people want to see your work, right? They want to see it. So it's one thing to actually, take a camera and show the final product, but how about you show me making it? Like show me actually videos like that. People are like, oh, my fault. But yeah, people are like, oh my gosh, like the final product versus the before product is insane. So you want to be able to do things like that, okay?
Also, with for the balloon, I have seen a girl go very, very viral, over 1 million views. She show you how to make arches. She'd be like, come with me, let me show you, put the balloon here. This is how you make the arch. Woo, woo, woo,
Right.
woo. You're gonna put this here. And don't think of it like I don't want to give away a free balloon class online, because 99% of people aren't going to, what's the name? Paris Davis, you get the next
Right.
book. But that will go so viral. A lot of people are too worried about gatekeeping and keeping it to themselves. My strategy is on my social media. If you go down all my social media and watch my page, you're going to get a free masterclass, period. I'm telling you, you are. So stop thinking like you got to gatekeep, because you don't have to gatekeep. I be spilling it out. Even the people who up here with me, they be like, Whitney, why do you be saying all that on? Because I can. Because I want to be different. Because y'all not, so I'm going to do it. And that's what makes me different. That's what makes my content go viral.
Right. Yeah, and I think somebody's in here right now. I'm going to just give away a Black Friday bundle to Angel Aaron. Yeah, I think the name is Angel. I think it's Angel.
Congratulations, Angel.
So Angel, if you're in here, I'm giving you like the full Black Friday bundle. You get that like right now in this moment. So if you're here, congratulations. If you're not, I will definitely send you a DM or an email so you can copy that. Okay. And if you guys want to, want more free prizes, make sure you guys book the link in my bio to get a free coaching. Well, get a coaching call for $27, and that's how you're eligible to get your free Black Friday bundle. Okay. But if Angel's in here, DM me, please. All right. Cool.
Perfect. And on my end, Paris Davis, you just won a Writing to Win book. Thank you so much, Paris Davis. I noticed. I can't say the word so much in this season. Love the people. Okay, let's go. Hold on one second. Let me go back to the questions.
Yeah, go to the questions. Yeah.
Also, next person, Brazil. Brazil just got a book. It literally says Brazil. Brazil, you just got a book as well too. So it's only 2 more spots. I'm not playing. Wait on 4944. I want to make sure I'm writing down.
Somebody said. So I just purchased. I am Vicky. DM me as well. You got yourself a free coaching call, girl. DM me right now.
I am Vicky just got one too?
Yeah, she got one. So I am Vicky got one, and then Angel got the Black Friday bundle. Period.
Okay, more questions. Okay, how do you get a startup business grant with no EIN or no LLC? You should get my business grant list. For right now, it's 60% off. So for $11 only, you get 80 grants up front, and every 2 weeks, I'm gonna be knocking on your door like, here go the new grant list, because these grants do expire, and the lowest grant is 500, the highest grant is $1 million, and I have startup grants directly on that link, on that list, and you don't need any documents to win those grants. Also, one of the grants on the list is the Prima Billionaire grant. I fund this grant out my pocket every month to different business owners, and I don't ask for any documentations. And on the list, that is grant number 1. That's the grant list on my website. Is 60% off. It's $11 only. Do you have to legalize your business before getting grants? No, that's the same thing. Okay, Jalen, if you could give us one big tip about content. Let's just say we're in this chat. We want to do content. We want to grow our business. What one tip can you give us? I know yesterday you told us to content batch. What else would you say? Just a tip to help us.
So anybody else want to know? Say content if you want to know some content tips. Everybody in the chat say content. Everybody in the chat say content. Everybody in the chat say content. But yes, so we talked about batching. We talked about that. So for those of you guys who weren't here yesterday, we talked about batching your content. So again, it's really, really important that if you are going to create content, pick a content day. Okay, so you want to be able to pick a content day, whatever that looks like. Pick a content day every single week and keep it consistent, right? Keep it really, really consistent. So if you know that you're going to create content on a Monday, keep it that way so you're really structured and organized. The reason why you want to do that is because when you film a bunch of videos in one day, and then you're able to edit it and move forward, right? So I think that's really important. So going forward, you want to be able to pick a content day. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about I am busy. Okay, so you're too busy to create content for your business? You're too busy? Okay. So that's what I'm saying, right? Sometimes, listen, we have to stop making excuses like Whit said yesterday. Sometimes we will make time to go get a seafood boil, okay? We'll go spend $200 on a seafood boil and go eat with our friends and with 3 hours, but we don't want to take that same 3 hours and put it into our business. Pick one. I'm not saying you can't do both, but I'm saying pick one, right? So I think that's really, really important when you guys are structurizing content. And also too, like, don't be afraid to be transparent and show your journey. I think that's really important as well. Like, everything is pretty much when it comes to like showing your journey, people want to see that. They want to see the value in that, right? So you may think, oh, I'm not in my glow up era right now, but people don't care about your glow up era, quote unquote. Your glow up era is where you are at this moment. Don't think you have to have the houses, the cars, the whatever to show that side. So I think that's really, really another important tip that I want to give for content. And also too, editing. All right, y'all, let me tell you something real quick about editing. All right, with editing, the stuff that I use is CapCut. So I use CapCut. I'm not really sure what Whit uses, but I use CapCut to edit my stuff.
It's
CapCut.
editing for dummies.
No, literally, CapCut is bomb. CapCut is so bomb. You can edit everything on there. And also too, guys, try not to edit in the app, because if you edit in like the TikTok app or the Instagram app, it actually it's a little bit more difficult. And y'all, no watermarks.
No, please, no watermarks. A big thing is TikTok will shadow ban your video for having an Instagram watermark. Instagram will watermark your video for having a vice versa. Make your video on CapCut, save it, and separately upload it. Stop using all these pre-posted apps. Do it to save the algorithm.
Facts. And that's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people don't recognize that. But also, too, guys, when you guys are posting, say if you're gonna post a TikTok video with a watermark on Instagram, that's a conflict of interest, right? That's like going into Burger King with a McDonald's bag. What they gonna do? They're gonna tell you to get out. They're gonna tell you to get out. So at this point, you have to really separate that too, right? So I think that's really important. So make sure. Somebody said spell CapCut. Yeah, CAPCUT. That's what I added on. Okay.
She said Capella. Also, I want to say with content, I know that Jalen was talking about the seaboil. The girlies love a seaboil. That's what it's called, right?
A seafood boil.
A seafood boil. I need some water, and my sister can't give me no water right now. But I say that because you going out to that restaurant is content. Some of my most videos that hit 1 million views is I did reviews on some of the biggest steakhouses in Chicago, on Amazon finds, on going to Target. I just went viral doing that. I just hit 1 million views by doing a review on Bath and Body Works. And literally I called Jalen in 1 second and said, I hit 1 million views, Bath and Body Works got to pay me for this. And y'all know, Jalen, I'm telling y'all, we're coming at 777 bundle. It's a page in there that has the contacts to contact like the influencer department in these big brands, Target, Bath and Body Works, to be able to email them. And it comes with an email template. We need a business call because that shouldn't be that.
Listen, I'm telling you guys right now. So listen, y'all keep playing with that 777 package. Okay, if you want to work with whatever brand you want to work with, it doesn't matter. It could be food, fitness. Remember, I just don't cater to just fashion. I cater to everybody. I literally told Whit, I said, get your ass to Target and go do a damn reel. She did the reel, went viral, and I'm like, okay, now we're gonna reach out. But there's templates in there where you guys can reach out to your favorite brands. There's templates where you can reach out to the influencer department, because I have these connects. So that's why it's so important for y'all to get the 777 bundle, okay, in my bio for literally 80% off, because you get that plus 6 other courses. Make it make sense, okay? Yeah.
Do you guys want to know one of the biggest life tips that got me where I am? If y'all want to hear one of like the biggest life tips that will change your mind from just like regular to taking your life spectacular, can y'all put some fires in the chat? Because this one tip changed my life, and I know for a fact it changed Jalen's life. This is the one thing that you need to rewire your brain about. Drop some fires. It's hot in here. I need the roof to be on fire, like my nails, because
TikTok dropping their fire.
Oh, TikTok always be dropping their fires quick. Drop some fires, because nobody's gonna come on here and give you these life tips. They're just not gonna sell you, okay? One thing that literally made me like, I'm gonna just say it. Stop trading your time for money. Stop trading your time for money. Stop trading your time for money. And that can be very hard when you're older, you have kids, you have responsibilities. It's like the rent got to get paid. That's why you need to make these conscious decisions younger. I made this decision when I was in college and I had a refund check. I really didn't have rent. So I was able to take these risks. Don't matter. It's still a way for you if you feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Why you need to stop trading your time for money is our parents is used to go get that CTA job, go get that government job. You make $50 an hour. You get good benefits. You woo. Like, you know, that's how our parents look at it. When I first was about to start my business, my mama said, just slow, don't do that. Now, all she do is rave about me. But I keep on telling people, you told me not to do it. But I want you guys to get in the mindset of when you wake up, I want to make $10,000 today. I want to have a $50,000 week. I just need like 50. I just need like $1,000 in the next hour. Like, you don't understand. I have literally made six figures a month starting from last year. Like, it's possible. I'm young as ever. I'm not doing nothing you can't do. You just need to put
Facts.
your head in it and go full throttle. And the biggest thing is really discipline, coming out of a nine to five, I'm sorry, and then going into working for yourself. You have to put that fire behind yourself. You have to put that discipline.
Right.
You have to want to research the market and go
Right.
find a business that's going to change the world. You can do it, but you're going to have to want to bet on yourself, and your mindset is going to have to want to be the best of the best of the best. Now, let me tell you guys, there's nothing wrong with being a worker. Everybody can't be a boss. My best friend, she's a nurse. She works like bedside. She was able to her a side hustle, which is her own business, that she makes over six figures. Like, and then she making crazy money being a nurse as well too. So
Right.
it's a lot to it. Stop trading your time for money.
You're right. You're actually right. And the one thing I realized too, guys, and let me just be very honest with y'all, everybody can't go. All right? Let's talk about it real quick, because I know some of us are like, oh my gosh, everybody can't
That's a good
go.
one. That's a
All
good
right?
one.
At the end of the day, y'all, when you are moving to a new level with your mind and you want to do different things and you want to achieve higher things, not everybody is going to be able to come with you. And you have to be okay with that. Yes, it gets rough. Yes, it gets hard. But at the time, listen, when you are moving to a new level, okay, when you are moving to a higher height, you got to start weeding out stuff. Okay, I can no longer do this. Okay, I can no longer do that. You know, you got to trade that time, right? Instead of me going here, I'm going to stay home and I'm going to focus. Listen, there was a time in 2021 I'll never forget. I was inside the house every single day for 365 days in 2021 because I wanted to be like, listen, I need to make sure I get brand deals. I'm not leaving this house until I get brand deals. I can't go nowhere, right? What does your discipline look like? I literally had to do that. So I think that's really important, y'all. That listen, you have to sacrifice and you have to discipline, whatever that looks like, right? But not everybody can go with you. I know there's probably people in the chat who are like, oh, you know what? This person's probably hating on me, or this person just doesn't get my vision, or they don't get your dream. They don't have to get your dream. It's fine. As long as you got your dream, that's all that matters. Because for somebody who came from fashion, okay, everybody said that fashion couldn't pay my bills. Everybody was like, "Oh, you gonna get into fashion? Like that's really gonna sustain you?" Yes. And now we're a condo, car, 6 figures later. We are living off of what I said I was gonna live off of. When you believe in it, when you believe in it, it absolutely will work for you. So I want you guys to really start taking that in. But everybody can't go, and that's okay. All right, and that is also okay. So I wanted to really tap into that and let y'all know that for real.
Also, talk about everybody can't go, but okay, everybody can't go. It sounds like common sense, right? That sounds like common sense, right? Let's talk about how detrimental it is to let people stay longer than they need to be in your life. How detrimental is that when you don't put your foot down, when you don't stand on business, and you let people stay around because it feels good? You don't want to be alone. You don't. They your 10 year. I want them to come to me. They deserve to be with me. You're not God. God said they don't deserve to be with you. You need to cut it off, because what happens is they begin to be poisonous to you, and it's just not poisonous to you and your soul. It's poisonous to your wings. And when
Right.
something is poisonous to your wings and you want
Right.
to fly, you're unable to fly to higher levels because you have things weighing you down. You're
Right.
unable to put people on the elevator with you to go up. The elevator
Facts.
won't move. It's not going. You're trying to call the electrician, and he's
Right.
telling you it's not going because there's people on here who don't have a seat. They don't have a seat
Right.
on a plane. They don't have a seat on the bus. They don't have a seat in your life. And you need to cut them out. And you know you need to cut them out. And you just want to keep them around because it feels good. Because of temporary gratification. Because when I ain't there no more, it don't feel good no more. Temporary gratification. Y'all need to check yourself. Y'all need to check yourself and check the people who are around you. I need y'all to do real strict interviews on everybody. Why are you in my life? What are you pouring into me? Do you help me? Do you make me happy? Do you feel my soul? Do you fill up my cup? Because baby, when that cup get empty, and baby, I ain't mean to even have this prop right here. When that cup get empty, it ain't nothing in here. You're gonna have a drop left, and it's not gonna be nobody
Facts.
to fill it up for you.
Facts.
And you're gonna be scraping, trying to fill you back up, just so you can crawl out of bed, just so you could be a good mother, so you can do the things that you gotta do, but you don't want to do it because you letting nobody drain you.
Right.
I literally had a situation, and I'm not gonna keep on going in it. I had a situation like 2 days ago where my emotions could have went to a million, and I genuinely said, okay, I'll end the conversation here, and I left it there. But about a week ago, I had a situation, and it emotionally drained me. It didn't make me a dollar. It emotionally drained me, and I was unable to work the rest of the day. Baby, my day is not cheap. My day is not cheap. That's why them people don't be telling me take off work, because they don't want to pay me for a day of work. Don't let people come into your life and drain you, and they can't fill you back up.
Right.
And you worried about somebody talking about you. They don't think I'm acting funny. Right. You are. You're worth better than that.
No, heavy on we are. No, heavy on it. And everybody in the chat say stand on business. Right?
On business.
Stand on business. Everybody say in the chat, stand on business, because like what you said, and I heard something that was really dope. It was something on the lines of, listen, if you are somebody, okay, if somebody comes into your life, all right, okay, and at the time you were like happy, you were good, you were working, and then they come into your life and now you're not doing the things that you were doing before, let them go. Bye. They gotta go. Bye. Because the problem is we don't even realize that we literally invite negativity to our life, and then that ends up depleting us. It literally ends up depleting us, and then we fall off track of the goals. And now all of a sudden, you know, our goals aren't being made, our goals aren't being hit because we're emotionally surrounded by this individual or this person that's draining us. Let them go. And as I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself. Let them go. They do not need to be in the era of that. They don't need to be in the era of you. Okay, when you are going to higher heights, you gotta listen. Everybody gotta get cut off. Right now, I'm in a season where multiple people got cut off. I had to clean house.
Bailey, you wanna know
standing on
what's
business.
crazy?
Yeah.
You wanna know what's crazy? When you actually cut the people off, and you so scared to cut them off, you wanted to hold them on for so long. When it actually out of your life, and it's been like a week, it's been like 2 weeks, it's been like a month. You don't even care. You don't even feel it. You're not missing anything. You was just so scared to do it. You was just so scared to take that leap of faith. And that's not really even only with y'all situations, friendships, relationships. That's with that business. That's with that content. You just so scared to start. And then when you start, Jalen, is content necessarily hard to you? Would you consider it hard?
No, content's not hard for me. No.
That's the thing. It's not hard. Content is not hard for me. Grants is not hard for me. Running a store is not hard for me. Like we're living in it. It's just my everyday life. Right. So what I want y'all to do in this chat, I need y'all to choose your hard. Working at McDonald's is hard. Being a single mother is hard. Losing someone is hard. It's all about decisions. You know what else is hard? Have y'all ever seen the people who be talking about Kim Kardashian because she was complaining that she was having a hard time being a mother, and they was like, "Girl, you rich. Why are you complaining? You got a nanny. Why are you complaining? Just because she got nannies don't mean it's hard. She just got a rich heart. I want a rich heart. I want a successful heart. I want the heart that's up here. I don't want the heart down there.
Facts.
It's all hard. So I need y'all to make the conscious decision. What side of the boat y'all gonna be on? Because I know where I'm gonna be at. I'm driving. I don't know. I'm driving.
Listen. That's what I'm saying, right? I tell people all the time, like you have to really pick your heart. And I get it. It gets rough. But I promise you right now, when you take that side of you take that emotion part out of yourself for a second, and you say, I'm still gonna work on this, right? I'm gonna work on this before it even gets to that. I promise you're gonna see higher heights. I literally had to do that, y'all. And I get it. Sometimes it's rough, but cleaning house is important because you need to focus, right? You need to focus. Sometimes you're gonna have to have those down seasons where you're inside the house. Okay, that's okay. Listen, my hair, I got to get my hair cut. I haven't got my hair cut in 2 weeks because I've been sitting every single day on the computer going to the next level. This is crazy. Okay, not getting a haircut in 2 weeks is crazy. Okay, for somebody like myself, that's crazy. So you just get to a place where you are like, listen, I have to sit down and I have to focus. I got to focus. And that's where we're at, because I feel like a lot of the times we are distracted by the wrong things and the wrong people, all right? And you have to ask yourself and ask the people in your circle, listen, are they pouring into you? And not only that, is this serving you, right? Like, is it serving you? Does it make sense? Does it make sense for them to be here? Guys, I have a pro and a con sheet. I'll be literally putting the person on a sheet with, and I'll be like pros and cons. And if the cons outweigh the pros drastically, I'm like, oh, you gotta go, because you're gonna ruin my mental, and you're also gonna ruin the dream that I have for myself. So y'all, pick your heart for real. Pick your heart.
That
Absolutely.
was a word. Can I get some emojis for that word? Because somebody on here, she said, I didn't know that I was going to church.
No,
You
literally,
gonna go to
it's crazy.
church, business class, content class. You gonna get it
Content class,
all.
everything, and also too about content too, right? Well, talking about content, I don't know who needs to hear this, and I keep saying this because it's so important. Y'all need to literally stop consuming, okay, and create more. Stop just saving the video and save, and start creating. Because a lot of the times we're sitting on the phone, we just sitting and we're like, oh, I like this, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I like this, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I like this, and then now you know it's 2024. Do you see how fast 2024 went by, and some of y'all didn't put out content? Do you see how fast 2023 went by, and some of y'all still didn't put out the content? Put it out there, because you're gonna get judged anyway. Put it out there.
You know what I said? I said that a long time ago. I wanted to be the business that everybody ran to shop
Right.
on Black Friday with, versus going out to run to Target to. I want them to run to me and shop. Y'all don't understand how much money. This is the thing with the Black community. They try to put us down. You know, we supposed to be so low. Do y'all know how much money the Black community has and how much we spend in different areas? Black Friday, Cyber Monday. If I would tell y'all my specific numbers, I could just imagine what we give into Target, what we give into Walmart, what we give into Sephora, just because the Black dollar is so powerful. That's why when I started my business, I said, I want my business to be how to educate, how to get somebody to be in a position like me. And I wake up and I done made $50,000 and I ain't even got out my bed.
Right.
It's possible.
Right.
I'm not doing anything impossible. I'm not doing anything rocket science. I don't even use my college degree. So I don't even care if you ain't go to school. Stop thinking you're not worthy of it, because you is.
Right. And that's what it is too. And also too, I want to say to y'all, you know, a lot of us are like, oh, well, I'm not an expert at that, so how can I, you know, teach somebody something? Y'all are smart at something. Okay? Y'all
Excuses.
are smart at something. That's excuses. And I feel like a lot of you guys are so intimidated by these fake, okay? I'm going to say it again. Y'all be so intimidated by these fake social media coaches who out here talk about, oh, you have to be an expert in everything. No, you do not. Okay, you got to be expert in your field. What is it that you do that you could teach somebody else? Listen, there are multiple of you guys in here. Drop what you do. Drop what you do in the chat right now.
Drop your business.
A word of what you do. Drop
Even
your
if you
business
don't have a
right
business, drop your talent. If you're good
Drop
at
your
singing,
talent.
if you're
Right.
good at cooking,
Yep.
if you're good at doing hair locks, what are you good at? Because it could be sold and put in a digital product, and you could be making so much money in your sleep. They say, oh my God, I admit that's me. What's Jalen IG account? It's Lick My Fashion.
Yes, Lick My Fashion. So LICKMY Fashion. That's my account. Okay? Somebody said hair, notary, right? Like a lot of these things that you guys do, I have no education in. Okay? I don't know how to do no hair. Okay? I don't know how to be, you know, a producer. I don't know how to wellness advocate. Like, I don't know how to do that stuff, right? Like, I will source out and I will pay for that stuff, right? So you guys are smart in something. You guys know what you're doing. I don't know how to make a cake. Like, I don't know how to make a cake.
Someone said Cheryl Mummin, sorry if I said your name wrong. She said she opened up a candle business and she don't know how to market the content. Find you somebody who sells candles and look at their content. Somebody who get millions of views. It's a lady. Her name is Jackie. I can't think of her last name. If you put it on TikTok, she's gonna pop up.
Is it
She
Jackie
got
Aina? Jackie
the
Aina?
dark skin girl.
Yeah, Jackie Aina. Yeah.
I love her.
Y'all, everybody knows who she is. See,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop some tea. You gotta sell without selling. Okay. Don't be too salesy. Don't be like, buy this pen, buy this pen. It's 50% off, buy it. No. Get you some content, get to cleaning up, and every time you make your cleaning videos, you put, what my candles at? You getting your candles, when you start your cleaning videos, people, first of all, you gotta do aesthetically pleasing content. Is anybody in here who like the weird videos, seeing the pools get clean, mowing the grass, the weird cleaning videos when houses be real dirty?
Right.
Okay, you gonna do something aesthetically pleasing like that. But before that, you gonna take your candle and you gonna come clean with me. And you gonna, and it's gonna be a time lapse. You're gonna do that slow, and in time lapse, you're gonna be cleaning up. And somebody gonna sit and watch that for 3 minutes, and they gonna be all in the comment section. What is that candle? What is that candle? What is that candle?
Right.
We got a room spray right here. I sell a room spray in my beauty supply. It's the best selling product in my beauty supply. It's
sold out right now.
First off, it's sold out. But I ain't never sold this a day in my life. But what I do is when I walk into it, my thing and y'all see my content, I be sprayed. And I be like, hey, my name is Whit. I own woo. People like, what are you always spraying your what's the name?
Right.
Sold out. Stop being too salesy. Be original. Do something different.
Literally, be original. I was gonna say that too. Every time I put up content, you know, like I'll do a transition, like you guys have seen. I'll put up a transition. I'll put up something, and you know, in the end, the people are like, "Oh my gosh, how do you do transitions? How do you do transitions?" And then that's when you're like, you drop that sale or you drop that program, right? And I think that's really important. That's what I always do when it comes to content. So you just have to understand, you don't have to be so salesy where it's like, first of all, I hate an advertisement page. I hate it. Like when you just buy my program, buy it. Like give me some room to, like, you know, figure out who you are, whatever. But also too, like, don't just be in my face like, buy this. Like, why don't you
They're
say
not
some
gonna buy
content,
it.
right? Like instead of saying buy this, why don't you say, hey guys, come with me as, you know, we try our Con Air machine. So as you guys know, the 3 tips about my Con Air machine is that, you know, 1, you could do leather. Did it, like, show me that. So I'm gonna be like, oh shoot, it does leather. Let me go and buy it, right? And that's how you're able to get people, because instead of you saying buy my product, you're saying, hey, here are the 3 reasons, here are the 3 tips on my new, you know, machine. This is what it does for you. And that's how people are gonna buy the product. So yeah.
So I definitely we was gonna do a short live today. I
I know.
literally have to run. But I do want to do my motivation before we get off this live. So Jalen, I'm gonna let you go first with the motivation. What's on your spirit today?
Oh, what's on my spirit today? I think what's on my spirit, what's rolling heavy on me is just y'all really believing you, honestly. I don't know who struggles with self-doubt in here. Just comment me if you struggle with self-doubt.
Me.
Literally. Because I struggle with self-doubt. Guys, what I want you to know is, like, being you is infectious. Like, you have something that a lot, like, nobody has, right? And always creating from your own experience is key. And I think the biggest thing from that is, if nobody sees your stuff, or if nobody sees your content, or nobody sees what you push out, how are we going to know how great it's going to be, right? So if you're somebody who struggles with self-doubt, understand that just keep going, right? Keep going. It's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be right. It's not always going to be great. But if you continue to try new things, listen, everything comes with trial and error, right? Even with us, everything always comes with trial and error. But with that being said, you will see what does well, and you will see what doesn't do well, depending on what you post, right? But I think it's really important that, listen, self-doubt, child, self-doubt is crazy. But I just want you guys to know that you are seen, you are worthy, you are loved, all right? And just make sure you put out that content, and just understand that people are going to come with opinions, but that doesn't matter, because you have something to bring to the table.
Okay, I love that. So I got this book, right? And I just opened it up on any page, and I'm going to read just a little synopsis of it, and I'm going to tell y'all what I feel about it. So it says, if it's work, it's going to be difficult. Befriend the storm. Sometimes that's the only cure for chaos. And never forget that God is bigger than any storm. One of the sayings that is really, really big to me is, or one of the things I do is, I know how to turn my roadblocks into motivation. I feel like everybody have a story. We all got a sad story, something that happened to us. It's life. And I feel like a lot of people, I'm sorry, today I'm gonna be the stern cousin today. I'm not here to coddle you
Yeah,
guys.
be the rude one.
I'm
Yeah, I
here
like that.
really real. I can't coddle this word that God is putting on me. But we all have a story, and I feel like people be stuck in their story, and they be stuck in that trauma, and they be stuck. I just can't go. This happened to me. It didn't deserve to happen to me, and you're stuck in it, and now you're letting it overtake you. It's been so
Right.
much stuff that happened to me in my life. And in some way, somehow, early on in life, I learned how to turn my roadblocks into motivation. I'll give you
Facts.
an example. I broke my literal neck before. In a car accident, I broke my neck in the midst of the height of when I was doing lashes. And my business went to zero overnight. I didn't save any money. I was literally like, it all went to zero like that. But in
Right.
some way, somehow, I sat in a bed for 3 months. That I had to have emergency surgery. They wanted to put the big old, y'all know the little big scary thing over people's necks people be having. I think it's called a halo or something. Over my neck until my neck got healed. I was miserable. But when I got back on my feet, I let God know I will never take it for advantage. I'll give you guys another story. When I was 21, I found out I had multiple sclerosis. Didn't really know what it was. It's like an immune disease that you can't get rid of, whatever. When I went to my first appointment, when I went in, everybody in their appointment They were either on wheelchairs or they were like on crutches, like they literally couldn't walk. So I literally asked my doctor when I went into my appointment, I'm like, okay, just tell me how long I got with my legs. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lose my legs when I'm gonna lose them. And he like, please don't think of it like that. He was like, that don't have to be your story. But that was a very hard time for me to know that I have to deal with this disease. I have to take medicine for the rest of my life.
Right.
It was a huge roadblock. I'm sure everybody on here have a story. And I'm not being mean. Nobody cares about your sad story till you make it.
Facts.
And use me as an example. Y'all sitting here listening to me because I made something out of my life. And now my story is not something that is trauma. It's my testimony. So it's going to be a part of your story. Don't let it overcome you. And I don't care what you got to do. You got to get a book. You got to get around some motivational friends. You got to go to church alone. You got to go sit at the beach and just journal. I don't care what. It's up to you to make something out your life. It's up to you to come out that trauma. It's up to you to shake that generational curse. It's up to you for that unanswered trauma. It's up to you. I know you didn't deserve it. I'm sorry it happened to you. It happened to me too. But I still deserve a great life. And I'm coming out the storm fighting every time. I always said if I was in a fight between me and a bear, please help the bear. That's the energy that I got about this lifetime, that nothing can hold me back.
Right.
And that's my theory.
Listen, let me just, at this point, drops mic. Drops mic, okay? And guys, remember last time, make sure you go on her site, okay? Because she has 60% off the entire website, okay? She has 60% off the entire website, okay? And for me, if you guys are looking to build your brand, build your content in any way, you need a content calendar. There is a 200, what did your assistant say? He said, did he like it? By the way, did he like it?
Did you like it? Okay, did you?
I did. I booked the consultation with you too. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Look, nice. Yeah, so literally, guys, if you're somebody who wants to build your content, there's a bunch of things in there. There is a 200-day content calendar that is done for you in the 777 bundle. That's only one part. So if you're somebody who struggles with content, it's already done for you. And it works for any brand, any business, any niche. And that's only one part of the 6 courses that are in there. So if you want to know branding, marketing, social media, head to the link in my bio before it raises, okay? And the same thing for Whit. All right?
Bye, you guys. Go be great. The hard work start right now. Go be great.
Now.
Bye.